showers across the region. So this is an hour loop of our First Alert radar network, and you can see this new batch of rain that just formed near Jefferson Davis Highway between North Augusta and Aiken, all the way down to Beach Island, Spiderweb, kind of that area of Aiken County closer towards the river. So they're generally moving south to north. If you are stepping out tonight, I would have the umbrella close by. And the thing is, since we're so saturated at the lower levels, sometimes the radar beam can actually overshoot drizzle and just very light precipitation near the surface. So if you're pulling out your weather app and you're not seeing rain on top of you on your radar, it may be because the radar beam's just kind of overshooting that lighter precipitation near the surface. But we're going to continue the threat for at least these light showers until we get to a couple of hours after midnight, as this front just gradually, slowly works its way into the region. That's eventually going to be pushing east of us by Wednesday morning, and that's when we do start to dry out a little bit more throughout the day. Until then, we're going to keep the chance for rain tonight, and then what's going to be worrisome is that we're going to form some really dense fog behind this rain as we head into late tonight and early tomorrow morning. So if you're going to be on the roadways tonight, or if you're going to be up early tomorrow morning around sunrise, visibility is expected to be less than a half mile for most of the CSRA. So this is definitely enough to cause some travel impacts. We unfortunately deal with a lot of pedestrian deaths here in the CSRA, so this is one of those big nights to where visibility is going to be low. Drivers need to use extra caution. I would actually advise just don't walk on area roadways tonight. Drivers are not going to be able to see very well, and it's the holidays, so more people out making bad decisions. So be safe out there, avoid the roads if you can. Not going to be great tonight, and even early tomorrow, not really expecting this fog to improve until we get to around 8, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Temperature-wise tonight, we'll only drop into the 50s, so not going to see cold temps by any means tonight. Throughout the day Wednesday, the fog will just kind of turn into cloudy skies, and then we'll see those temperatures work their way into the 60s tomorrow afternoon. Most likely mid-60s for most spots. 67 is what we're going with for an official high in Augusta, but that'll only be reached for maybe 30, 45 minutes. Most of the afternoon will just kind of be mid-60s for most locations. So looking at this map here of the next 5 days, the rain you're seeing is just the rain we're expecting the rest of tonight and early Wednesday morning. So during the day Wednesday, as long as we're past sunrise, we're not expecting rainfall tomorrow. Staying nice and dry Thursday, Friday, all the way into our holiday weekend. Friday, we have another weak front that's going to pass through. That is going to bring us a little bit of a breeze out of the west. Not really expecting much of a wind factor the next couple of days. Wind gusts look to be 20 miles an hour or less through Thursday. Once that weak front does arrive on Friday, though, that's when we could see some wind gusting close to 30 miles an hour at times, and potentially staying a little bit breezy on Saturday, but this will all start to bring in some much colder air with those windier conditions Friday into the weekend. So morning wake-up temps will actually be in the mid-30s by Friday, closer to freezing Saturday, Sunday, and we should see those morning temps stay in the 30s as we roll into the new year early next week. So Monday, first day of 2024, looking to be a little bit below average as far as temperatures go. If you're going to be up at the lake, I know a lot of people are out of school, off work. We want to get on the lake, do some fishing. Just be safe on the water early tomorrow morning, especially if you're planning to go out fishing early. That fog will definitely be a factor on the lake for the first couple of hours of the day. Temperatures up at the lake tomorrow should be 50s, 60s, working their way into the 60s in the afternoon. And then by Thursday, we'll most likely stay with highs only in the 50s with a little bit steadier west wind on Thursday. But overall, it does look dry. The only thing you have to worry about up at the lake is that fog factor for early tomorrow morning. Here's a quick look ahead to our weekend forecast. So remember, it is New Year's Eve on Sunday. We bring in the new year next Monday. Weekend plans look good to be outside. It is going to be a little bit chilly. Highs will be in the low 50s Saturday, mid 60s on Sunday. Both mornings we're going to wake up near freezing in the low 30s, and it could still be a little bit breezy at times Saturday and Sunday with that steady wind between 10 to 15 miles an hour. But we have seen our temperatures stay in the 60s for highs the last couple. You can see this dip in our jet stream is going to bring us those cooler temps by the end of the week, and it should stick around through early next week for New Year's Day. So you can see New Year's Day we got highs upper 50s for us, and likely going to stay a little bit cooler than average into most of next week. So not too bad a forecast. A lot better weather for getting outside over the next couple of days. Just be safe on the roadways tonight, early tomorrow morning. Not expecting as big of a fog factor Thursday and Friday morning, but you can see those temperatures will be much cooler. Highs only in the low 50s Friday and Saturday afternoon, but we do look to be dry for any outdoor plans you have for your New Year's Eve holiday. Hope you have a great night. Hope you also had a great Christmas as well. We'll have another update for you coming up on News 12 at 11.